Alright, so this video is for anybody having trouble with their radio. I currently drive a 2009 Lexus RX 350. I've heard this situation has happened with other models and also with Toyotas. The issue is my volume wasn't working, basically. To keep it simple, my volume control wasn't working once the radio was powered on, right? So the issue I was having was I turned on my car, turned the radio on, and I got nothing out of the speakers, right? Everything else, all the other buttons were working. All the other features were working on the radio. But when I went to the volume, it did nothing. I couldn't even see, the volume didn't even come up like that, right? So it's fixed now, but I'm just, I'm explaining what I went through as far as troubleshooting. So once I found out that my volume wasn't working, went to YouTube, watched a couple videos. Most of them were leading to the amp malfunctioning or about to go out. So from there, I went to price the amps because I just, I wanted to know. Went to price the amps. Hey, they talking about $1,200. Bruh, I ain't got $1,200. You know what I'm talking about? So from there, I decided just to do some more troubleshooting before I looked at the amp because one, I didn't want to remove it, and two, I didn't want to buy another amp. So I went to, I messed with the radio a little bit. I messed with the dial. I thought it was a short or whatever, but it's nothing to do with that, right? So I went to the fuses next. Go to the fuse box inside the car first. There are two locations. The first one's going to be by your gas and brake pedals. Right there, right? That's your OBD2. That is your fuse box. I removed this, and there is a diagram on it with the proper fuses. I basically just pulled the radio fuses and checked them to make sure that they were in contact and not blown, and I put them back. I believe it's like 2 of them in there, right? So that's the first fuse box. Put your cover back on. Boom. Okay. The second fuse box is located in the engine bay, right hand side. Fuses, right? Again, I pulled the radio fuses, and then I saw the amp fuse, right? Let me see if I can get a better picture for y'all. No, well, it's this one, right? It's a 30 amp fuse. So from there, you follow the diagram. 1, 2, 3, 4 up. 4 up. It's this one. Pull that. Now the fuse was not blown, but it did have a little, I guess a little buildup on it, if you will, a little rust, right? So I just cleaned it up a little bit, popped it back in, then I popped my cover back on. Wow. Got that. Back to the car. Threw my keys in. And I hit the radio, and I didn't think it was going to work, but I hit the volume, and my shit came on. So basically what I'm saying is, check your fuses before you go buy a whole nother amp, because it could be as simple as just having some debris on your fuse, or a blown fuse, if you're lucky. So, you know what I'm saying? That's my video for today. I hope that helped out somebody. Check your fuses before you go buy another amp or a radio. And hopefully it's as simple as mine for us. Like, share, subscribe. I'm a maintenance man, so I'm going to be coming out with more videos on how-tos and, troubleshooting and stuff like that. So go ahead and subscribe. And hopefully I can get some videos out to the people who need it and get this information out. I appreciate y'all. Thank you.